Hello. 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 Yo. Yo. That way. Yo, that way. Yeah, that way. Yo, I'm back. I'm back here again. On this Madden 20 grind, man. You see, I got a whole plan. I got a whole plan with this stuff. Oh, we got one. We got one. We got one already. Yeah, that's a lit. I got a plan with this Madden 20 stuff. All right. So, I kind of forgot something. she I was just barely thinking about it right now. I haven't been on for like 2 or 3 hours. I took a break. Cause I don't know, I needed a break, you know what I'm saying? I forgot Griffin called me. I'm not gonna lie. I just remembered that he said he was gonna buy Madden. He said I was gonna go to GameStop today and then get it. But I forgot, it's too late now, but Madden 20 is not even out yet for people who didn't pre-order it. If you pre-order the game, it doesn't come out. Or if you didn't pre-order it, you have to wait until tomorrow night. Or if you pre-ordered just the normal edition. But if you pre-ordered the Legend edition and the other edition, then no. Then you got it already. You know what I'm saying? I forgot about that. I forgot about that. I completely forgot. I didn't come up to my head that it wasn't out yet for people who didn't pre-order it. You know, it didn't come to my head. It didn't come to my head. I don't know why, man. It's crazy. 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 Oh my gosh. I bet. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? I don't get on this Madden grind, you know, cause frick it, man. I needed this. I haven't. Shoot, the first couple of challenges were hard. You see, I needed to get stuff. I needed to get these packs right here. I needed to get this bread. These packs right here. So obviously I had to spend $1 to get this. I think, yeah, I think it was like 10% off because of EA Access. So it's like lit, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, you know, now I'm gonna keep on grinding this out. You know what I'm saying? Grinding this out. So basically, I don't want to do this NFL Epics anymore. I'm over that. I'm on to this stuff right here. This stuff right here. I need to get these stars, you know. I go normal mode. It's hard. It's still hard. I'm not even gonna lie. My defense is so bad. Oh, you guys didn't even get to see my team. Drake, I'll show you it right now. I'll show you it. I'll show you it in the game. Dude, I don't know why. I've been so out of it lately. You know what I'm saying? I've been so out of it. I don't know what it is, man. I mean, I guess I didn't get that much sleep last night.
All right, your challenge awaits. Can you fulfill that solo challenge? Time to find out. It is indeed the solo challenge, and it's Madden Ultimate Team time. Set to go now on a wet and rainy afternoon. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. Short kick here, fielded about the 17. And they'll have good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40.
Let's see what the challenges are. I forgot to check the bonus challenges. All I know is win the game is obviously the only challenge, but the do not throw an intercept. Oh, that's easy. Allow 10 or fewer yards on each punt return. That's not that bad, I don't think. I mean, I'm not gonna punt the ball. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna punt the ball at all. I'm telling you that much. I ain't punting the ball at all. Do not throw an interception. So I can do anything on offense. I'm free because the first 2 games, I'm trying to get this Talib. I'm trying to get Keith Talib because I need a corner bad. But I'll show you my team real quick. Bet. So this, I grinded until 1 in the morning to get this baker last night. I grinded. Sorry, Luck. You sorry, man. Halfback. Damon Williams, man. That's my halfback. And Jalen Richard, my backup. Fullback. Roosevelt Nix. My fullback. My receivers. I upgraded this Michael Thomas to 83 overall, by the way. This Jerry Rice for pre-ordering. This 83 overall Michael Thomas for from training. I had it only cost like 500. I was a little shocked. I was like, oh, only 500 to get into 83? Sign me up. Then I got Jermaine Kearse, 76 overall, running the slot. I'm like, yeah, I need him on my team. Demarcus Robinson and Juju Smith are the backups. You know what I'm saying? I don't really use them at all. I just have them there, just be there. You know what I'm saying? Jimmy Graham is the starting tight end. Travis Kelce is my backup. I don't know if I want to upgrade Travis Kelce yet. I don't know. And then I got this power up to leave that I don't know if I should power up because I'm grinding the 86 out, so I don't know. Eric Fisher. Okay, the line is horrible. Look at that. 70 overall. 71 overall. 77 overall in my right guard. Right tackle is 75 overall. Defense is so bad. Starting left end, right end, Oliver Vernon. Maybe my no, he's not my highest overall defensive player, but it's one of them. Oh yeah, I forgot Chris Jones, 82 overall, 78 overall. Oh, he's slow. I know that. Oh, okay. Him and had like the same speed. He had like 30 speed last year. He was like a 80 overall with 40 speed. He must have got faster last year then. Alright. Left outside linebacker. 80 overall, Anthony. Oh my gosh, my linebackers used to be so bad. I'll tell you that much. My linebackers used to be. They used to be. Freaking. They used to be right ends and left ends as the starting linebackers. And then I had like Shazier. I just spoiled a teammate of mine, but you can easily see him right here. I had Shazier. I got Shazier immediately after the stream I did yesterday. I got Shazier. So I was like, gee, you know what I'm saying? I was like, whoa, you know what I'm saying? And Anthony Barr, I got from that 80 overall pack. I was like, yes, it's a must. It's Anthony Barr. For sure. We're getting Anthony Barr, man. It's Anthony Barr. Oh, man. I hope Shazier can make a comeback. It's not looking likely right now, but you know what? He will. I believe. Ryan Shazier. Starting middle linebacker. I don't even know if he made a comeback. I don't think he did, though. I haven't watched... I have not paid attention to football news. I have not kept track of Ryan Shazier. All I remember is that horrible injury that almost paralyzed him. He wasn't paralyzed because obviously he still moved, but yeah, that almost paralyzed him. It was really bad. It didn't even look bad. It was one of those injuries that don't look bad, but was actually like worse than the ones that look bad. You know what I'm saying? One of those types of injuries, and those suck. Those suck to see, you know. So Ryan Shazier, starting middle linebacker. Demario Davis, I picked him up for my 82 overall. I'm like, I need a linebacker. I need some linebackers, you know. And then I got Jalen Rams. Oh, the corners are so bad right now. The safeties and corners are so bad. Just Jalen Ramsey and Lattimore and Burns. I need to get new ones. Curtis Riley, 70 overall, starting free safety. And starting strong safety is Michael Thomas. The kicker, Brett Mir, Ryan Inger. Dude, I'm having troubles with these names, dude. I'm having troubles with these names, bro. I'm having trouble.
And the offense readies for a first down and 10. A first down throw from Mayfield. And this is caught. It's Jimmy Graham. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
On returns, or does it say on kick returns too? I'm sorry to take it so long. I'm gonna keep on apologizing. On each punt return. So just punt returns, not kick returns, but punt returns.
I do believe we'll see a little bit more of this as this game progresses, because when you can have that type of a gain in the middle of the defense, it hurts them in so many ways, because most teams like to be strong down the middle. And if you can sting them there, that opens things up for you on the outside as well.
That's where he, their big tight end, is so good, that middle third, the seam routes, the in routes. Yeah, you're right. Probably see more of that.
Yeah, it takes a lot of courage and fortitude to go in the middle as well. And he's got it. Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
8, 7, 6.
They stick to the ground game on first down. It's Williams. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space. That's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stop that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
I want to rush it past the 2-minute warning, but that's still a lot of time, man. There's still a lot of time.
On second down, Williams. And he's going to get hit at the line of scrimmage and driven backwards.
All right, we kind of need to
call it no gain there, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 13.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know the securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
And for the Browns, a nickel set here on 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. And left side here, it's Graham. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. They do get 12, but they'll be marked short. And that leads to a 4th down.
He wasn't the primary target, but I think it was almost like a check-down situation, wasn't it?
Yeah, hoping he can break some tackles, a big tight end, but he couldn't do it.
Yeah, get into that big frame and hope he can scatter some bodies, unable to get it done.
Able to convert on 4th to bring up 1st and goal. That's a big 3 yards right there. 2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half.
Baker versus Baker, man.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
Hey, alert, 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 alert.
Hi.
53, Mike.
They'll run it with Williams. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that's going to bring up an interesting 3rd and goal. You mentioned very early on the need to establish a running game for this young QB. They really haven't been able to do that, though, in the first half.
So that means what in halftime? Adjustments time, right? Figure out what they are, figure out the things that they really want to accomplish, and who to run behind. Which are your better blockers? Find those guys and get in that direction.
Oh, shoot.
Mayfield just getting the play on.
That's easy. Touchdown.
The quick slip
Celebrate.
And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. From 6 yards away. And the Seahawks are able to strike for 6. CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
Fairly short kick, taking it to 14 here. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line. The Browns heading out, and the pressure squarely on the shoulders of number 6 in his second season now with the Browns. The number 1 overall pick in 2018, Baker Mayfield. A little under 30 seconds to go. We'll see how they play it here on 1st and 10. Mayfield looks to throw. Completes this to Callaway over on the right side. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. Mayfield to throw it. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Mayfield on 1st down. He's got Njoku over the middle. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining.
Wait, they got field goal range?
So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. And quite a bit of pizza in this box. It's a 53-yard attempt. And his kick is absolutely perfect. So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
I don't think I can get a touchdown like this.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Honestly, I would have to get so freaking lucky to get a touchdown.
Final play of the half, Mayfield. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. Into a double team, and it's intercepted.
Do not throw an interception, no!
And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. And okay, so much for our halftime break. Apparently we're going to get right back to it. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. Fairly short kick, taking it to 14 here. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Second drive coming up here for Cleveland as they return to the field on offense. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game. Yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
Well, they're still looking for that first touchdown here in the third quarter. All they have so far, the field goal. From the 35 on second down, Mayfield. He's got this one complete to Callaway. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot him at the 44. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. The tight end, David Njoku, the intended receiver, but it's going to be second down.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just one target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target in the second half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him now. Find him.
8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on third down.
What I thought was fourth down.
It will be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a fourth down. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle. That's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends. They're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
Now we'll see what this Seahawks offense has in store with their first possession of the second half. They have the lead here. Well, we talk a lot about pregame speeches. What are halftime speeches like?
For the most part, not nearly as emotional. They're a lot more clinical. Every now and then, they'll get after you if they think they need to light a fire. But in this case, let's go into the virtual locker room, because here's what I think happened. They got in there and they said, listen, let's take control right away. Defense, we got the lead. Defense, don't give up any points. Turn the ball back over to the offense and let them go down and score and give us more of a cushion in the game. Check so far. Defense shut them down. Let's see if the offense gets done.
And we're back now here in Cleveland. It's the Seahawks with the possession. They also have the lead here as we get set for the fourth and final quarter. Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25. Again, it's Williams. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And it would appear he's going to be short of a first down as he stopped right around the 29. Just a yard on the run there. That's going to bring us to a 4th down.
I'm scared of Baker.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes. And we've got a 1-score game. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. They're looking at a 4th down now as they try to hold on to this lead for dear life.
Oh my
Here
God!
We go with Williams.
What type of?
I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did.
I didn't.
He needed a yard. He didn't get anything. And the Browns are going to get this thing back. Excellent field position. Now Mayfield and the Browns. Down 7-3, a minute 56 to go. Now a throw here going to be taken in by the tight end, Njoku. A good pickup there for the Browns, 15 yards.
Wait, no, we need to let him score. Let him score, let him score, let him score, let him score. It's not over.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And he's brought down. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
All right, partner, I'm a defender.
And he'll score. Touchdown, Browns. Baker Mayfield taking it in. And the Browns have taken the lead.
Wow, I know it's a never-say-never situation, but to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish them off.
The score that puts them in front here late, but not. You got to rally your kick team, don't you, and say the last thing we need is a big return.
And what happens is guys get overeager, get out of their lane because they're so excited they want to make the last tackle. You mess up, could come back at you a long way.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
The Seattle offense now set to come back out on the field. They're only in need of a field goal, a decent amount of time on the clock. So tell me if I'm wrong. You don't have to be too panicked here.
No, not at all. I agree with you. And this is where your preparation and your confidence comes into play. They've worked on these situations.
This all the time.
All the time. They know what they want to get done. And in a lot of cases, the great competitors, they love this situation. They think they can go ahead and get it done.
They practiced it. We'll see if practice makes perfect. Back to throw. And he hits Jermaine Kearse. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the fourth. Play action now. Here's Mayfield. He's got his all-pro receiver, Michael Thomas. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this fourth quarter.
I'm telling you again, man.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. And now Mayfield on the bootleg. To the right side and complete to Thomas. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Now Brett Maher for the field goal try. And whistles, and they take their final timeout with 7 seconds left.
I was trying to run one more play, dude. I had time to run one more play. I don't know what.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Morgan Burnett. And that is going to seal this victory as time runs out. Well, unfortunately, unable to achieve the results you're looking for.
Hey. Oh, dude. I'm going to take this shit down the half.
Set to go now on a wet and rainy afternoon. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team.
I'm going to win this game.
Go, boys, go. Let's go.
And now the offense getting set, 1st and 10. They go play action. Mayfield. He's going to take a shot right away. And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. It's a gain of 35. Well, how about a deep ball on the first play from scrimmage, putting that secondary on notice?
Brandon, all I remember when I was a player is that we always took a test the night before the game about teams' tendencies and what they plan to do. I'm not sure we think deep ball right out of the gate and putting us back on our heels.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. Looking to go back to Thomas again, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
And the lane closes up quickly as he'll get about 3 down to the 38.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the 2nd level.
On 3rd down, Mayfield. And Graham's got it, complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. It's his first catch, and it'll be good for 15 at a 1st down. Nice job keeping that opening drive alive, and they're in plus territory, that part of the field where you really want to convert on 3rd down. They did.
Big-time pickup for them, and now I think the aggressive play callers think to themselves, this part of the field, I take my shot at the end zone. Because the closer you get to the end zone, the field gets condensed. Makes it a lot tougher to run those routes. You still got a chance to actually run past people right now. Take your shot at the end zone early in the down and distance count.
The stop was made by Jannard Avery.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
On 2nd down, it's Williams. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Ready for the 2nd quarter, and it's our visitors with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Now a 1st down carry. It's Williams. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
On 2nd down now. It's Williams, and they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. Eighth play of this opening drive coming up. This is 3rd down. 2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do. This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. He came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
Fourth down, Mayfield. This will be caught at about the 6. The Seahawks go for it, but can't convert. And this crowd loves it as their guys hold on the opening drive. A chance to get some momentum here in the second quarter, getting their first trip into the red zone, but unable to get it across.
And if I'm the head coach, sure, you feel some disappointment, maybe a little bit of deflation.
Dude, they got free.
But I'm going straight to rah-rah. All right, guys, we didn't get it this time.
Dude, you guys
it's only the second quarter. We'll be back.
Shit.
Let's get it later on. I want to keep this team up. I want them to feel like they've let everyone down.
Positive.
Got to be positive in this situation. It's too early to think that you don't have a chance to win this game.
First down, Mayfield. And Callaway taking it in left side. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Mayfield. Trying to get it to Beckham, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Ryan Shazier. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line.
You can easily see the logic. It's a tie game. They just wanted to press it a little bit right before the half, hoping to get one more score.
Yeah, easy to second-guess the result, but now you have to think after that interception, just a field goal, and they're behind at the break.
Yeah, I think at the half, the head coach just says, look, that's on me. I wanted to press it, but it's because I believe in you guys.
On 1st and 10, Mayfield. This is caught at the 8. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. They'll try and run. This is Williams. And he's across the
I told you we're going to get better, man. We're going to get better.
Seahawks. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Seahawks are able to strike for 6. Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And in the end, it was all capped off by the Damian Williams touchdown run. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Heading out as the Cleveland offense now as they get set to take over here. Inside of a minute left in the half, does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field and the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to trust to take care of the ball? If that's the case, I might push it a little bit here and try and get something before the half runs out.
They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. In on the stop, the Pro Bowl strong safety Jamal Adams. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And this will go as a short gain on what will be the final act of this first half. All right, hang on. We'll jump over halftime. So we've reached halftime with just the lone touchdown here. 7-0 is our score. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Browns offense now getting set to start off this third quarter. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. 11 yards there, first down.
I like how they work the tight end on a nice little under route there. And if you're going to give him that much space, he's not even going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit, and that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
That throw good for 4. It's second down.
And partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves him with a 3rd and 3.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime means had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secure before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
I don't know what they talked about at halftime. Whatever it was, it worked. They looked like a different team here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that there are very many trash cans that got kicked over that type of a speech. I think what they did was they analyzed what worked in the first half, what didn't, and figured out a better game plan.
He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's second down.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
By the way, I'm gonna start playing online the second.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. On 2nd and 9, Mayfield. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. 22 yards there, a first down.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now he can run anything and catch the balls we just saw there.
And a pickup of about 4 down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line. Baker Mayfield, as a rookie, 3 times he led the Browns back to victory in the fourth quarter. What can he do here in year number 2? Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Got my ass. Got my ass.
Second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. Jalen Ramsey right there in coverage to knock it away. Well, these corners, I tell you, they've done excellent work all game long.
They remind me of guys in the past who just said, hey, throw it out here 100 times. Nothing good is going to happen. And if you throw it in the wrong place, I'll take it the other way.
No gain at all on the play there, and that brings up 4th. Down 7, and they've got to go for it here on 4th down. Now Mayfield on 4th down.
Oh my gosh.
And no, it's incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Seahawks are going to take over the football. So they finally get their first trip to the red zone, and it ends with nothing.
And that's what I'm going to focus on with you because you teed it up really well. Finally get to the red zone. So there's got to be a little bit of frustration because they had to move the ball as well as they wanted to all game. Now they get there, but we got to go for it because we don't know if we can get back here again. We don't know how many opportunities because they've been sputtering a little bit.
Absolutely. At this stage in the second half, to get there and not get it for the first time, tough. On 2nd down, it's Williams. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. It looks like a nickel set now for the Browns on 3rd down. Here's Mayfield.
Oh my gosh, catch the fucking ball, bro. Jesus Christ.
I definitely say that's one he should have held on to. But when you're playing in elements like this, sometimes those bullet passes, those ones with a little bit of pace on them, they can be difficult to hold on to.
Tackle him, dude.
Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. And the Browns have a short field in front of them now as they take over 1st and 10. Now Mayfield and the Browns Down 7-0. Less than 90 seconds to go. Now Mayfield. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it first. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Antonio Callaway, 37 yards. And the Browns are within an extra point of tying this thing up. Well, the hard part's done. Now they just need to split the posts, tie it up, but then their defense is going to have to hold up to send it to overtime.
Yeah, no matter what. I know there's an inclination in it when you have momentum to go for two here, but if you miss it, you don't give your defense a chance at all.
Plus, it's been a good game. I want to see overtime. I'm selfish.
You obviously don't have a flight to catch.
Tomorrow. The Seattle now ready to march onto the field. They've got work to do, but they do still have a bit of time here.
And they've got to feel comfortable with that, but they have all their play sequences called. They get out of bounds, that allows them to huddle and call another play, but if they don't, it's hurry up to the line of scrimmage and either spike it and stop the clock or continue to move it downfield in order to try and get in range and win this game.
See if they can do just that. Fresh out of the locker room, they hit him with a gain of over 20. Mayfield fighting to stay upright. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down.
Dude, you guys are backing up 11 yards.
First of their timeouts. As the clock will stop with 45 seconds left to go in the game. They're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. Now Mayfield. And left side here, it's Graham. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts. As the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play. In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Mayfield now from the 50. Open man is Michael Thomas. The Browns will quickly use their third and final timeout, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. Here's Mayfield. Over the middle, open is Thomas. Now the Seahawks forced to use their third and final timeout as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves them with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Mayfield to throw. Throw left side complete. It's Graham. He'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Marking down at the 9. 12 yards there and a first down.
I got kicked out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
Oh, we scored. We scored. Yo, didn't even have to take the field goal. Didn't even have to take the field goal.
And that score, in this time frame, that's like a big reveal at the end of a great movie, isn't it? Out of nowhere, almost it appears, they get it done. How about that score?
Finishes like this is why we love sports. This is why we love the game of football.
So glad that we got to be here to watch this one.
This is taken just shy of the 10 here. And a good effort on the return there. Gets them across the 30 to the 33-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. One last shot from Mayfield here.
Oh my gosh, you see that? You see that?
And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. So that does it. Put this one in the books. A successful Madden Ultimate Team Solo Challenge. See you next time.
Did I really punt the ball? I'm trying to think. Did they mean kick returns too? I just fucking sweated my ass off for that. For real? God damn, dude. I'm dumb. I'm dumb. I'm dumb as hell. I don't even know how long I've been streaming for. That probably took like I don't know how long that game took, man. It must have took dang near an hour. So that's all I gotta say. It must have dang near took an hour. Must have dang near took an hour. It must have freaking, yeah, man. Dang near. Alright, we got the Buccaneers now. I'll play one more then hop off the stream at least. I'll probably keep on sweating, but I probably only got energy to talk for one more game, then I want to go sweat mode and freaking watch some Twitch and play. Probably that's what I'll do right while I'm in grind mode. But when I'm in sweat mode, I'll for sure come on stream. But I ain't gonna be in sweat mode until the fucking second. I don't think I am.
All right, you saw the challenge on the screen. I don't need to repeat it. It's solo challenge. Madden Ultimate Team. Go earn your keep. Two teams that came into the NFL together back in 1976. The Seahawks and Bucks are underway. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
After that, we could just...
So a 1st and 10 as the Buccaneer offense gets ready to go. This is Peyton Barber. He led them in rushing a season ago. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
Peyton Barber, a surprise workhorse for the Buccaneers in 2018. I don't think they expected him to have 234 carries, but he certainly felt like he could carry the load and just carried it there for a nice gain.
And he's up across midfield and down into Seattle territory. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Well, you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up. That was a nice throw out there to the flat, but they defended that pretty well. The hope is to go ahead and put it on him so he can turn and get upfield and gain additional yardage. There just wasn't anywhere to go on that play.
They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. They'll try and run here with Barber. And he's going to have a 1st down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive. Defense had a chance to get off the field here in the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important 3rd down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done. One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. 27 yards there, a 1st down. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. Great mix of play calling so far. 3 runs, 3 passes. All 3 passes have been completions. 1st and goal.
I think on defense now, you have to almost take a chance. Rely on your scouting. Pick a play you think they would run here and just load up for it and see what happens.
Winston now. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete. The intended receiver, Andre Ellington. But it'll be 2nd and goal.
I think we'll see more of them trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. It's a 10-yard touchdown run. And the Bucs take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. That's just a solid, methodical drive to start this game.
And how about how it culminated? Doing exactly what they wanted to do, getting the ball downfield, and then running it into the end zone. I'm just telling you, partner, when you run it in rather than throw it in, that hurts a defense psychologically a heck of a lot more.
This one taken from the 7. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
Such a comment.
Mayfield now looking to throw on first down. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage. So the first catch for Jerry Rice, always fun to talk about. His career stats, Charles, they're so good. He leads in so many categories that we can't even get to them all.
Yeah, what do they say? He combines ridiculous statistical supremacy with crazy longevity. How about this? Most receptions, yards, touchdowns, just to name a few of the accolades along the way.
A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. Fans, a reminder, I have a note card here that says ad-lib halftime previews. So I guess let's do just that as we'll hand things over to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando when this one reaches halftime. They do okay?
You did great. Not a bad job. Hey, writing down your ad-libs.
If you print it, I'm going to read it. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. To throw, Mayfield looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Graham, and he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up third down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Mayfield to throw for it on 4th, and able to find Graham complete. And he's going to get the first down as they bring him down at the 23. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th.
Well, the field goal attempt was well in hand. They had that, but they decided to go for it anyway. Extreme confidence, it looks like.
Yeah, but I bet the defense is going to remember this one, right? They kind of rubbed their nose in it. Back in the end zone, could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
I'm not quite sure how he wasn't able to hold on to that one in the end zone. A great opportunity lost, but a lot of relief for the defensive guys. When they get into field next week,
Jimmy got him beat.
For the Seattle touchdown.
All right, we got to get
23 yards for the touchdown.
Oh, we got 50 seconds.
And the Seahawks just an extra point away from tying this thing up.
After nearly 30 minutes of football, that touchdown puts us in a position where if they make the extra point, we're right back to even before we start the second half.
Extra point by Marr, up and good. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. And we're under a minute to go here in what's been an even first half, all tied up.
Yeah, still time to make something happen, too. A couple completions, you string them together, could get into field goal range. Let's see what happens.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
To throw again on second down. Winston. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Due to time constraints, we move you forward in today's broadcast to the beginning of the third quarter. Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece. 7-7 our score.
Okay. Yeah, lucky.
Seattle's offense coming back onto the field, ready for their second drive. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize.
And a big loss here as he's taken down.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
Now that after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. The connection made. It's Graham. And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line.
Down.
The reception good for 7. It's third down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he was unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Now a third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. So a stop here defensively to start this third quarter. Just what's needed in a tie ball game.
Yeah, a good chance to build back some momentum on the defensive side of the ball. In fact, what they've done is give their offense a nice push in the back as they get ready to take the field.
Thank you, man.
So not only do they convert on fourth, but they pick up 22 yards in the process.
So the awareness of knowing where the first down marker is not just for the offense. I mean, his defense has to understand that, too, and they gave up a huge one there.
Oh, yeah, this is one of those situations defensively. You're just counting on getting
Pass
it.
the ball,
Jeez. A Buccaneer sack.
Come back down,
Carl Nassib. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you. You change the blocking schemes. Maybe you have max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. Zero accountability, and a sack resulted.
He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
He had the touchdown on the opening drive.
What else do I need in challenges? Force a turn. Okay, I'm in the game.
Now he's got a first down. Now this will probably be the last play of the quarter. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. A first down throw from Mayfield. Caught. Kelsey, left side. Oh, no, he lost the football. And his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line.
Well, so much for the 4-minute offense. They were trying to reduce the clock, get in position to win the game, and leave no time for them to come back and catch them. And guess what? They turned the ball over. Yeah, I mean, they had it all set up for themselves, and they let it get away.
First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays. Barber on 1st and 10. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports.
Oh, yeah, in field goal range. I didn't even think about that.
So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They'll stay on the ground with Barber. And he'll keep it moving down to the 15-yard line. 9 yards on the pickup there as they'll be left with 3rd and 1.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
On 3rd down, here comes Barber. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the first. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll get it with just a shade under a minute to go in the game. On 2nd down, Barber. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
On third down, Barber. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. Now the Seahawks forced to use their third and final timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. Gay's kick is good. And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute. All right, so time to reset here. It's a huge kick there, gives them the lead, but they've got to be careful that their celebrations aren't a little too premature.
You're exactly right about that, because there still is time for the other guys to run a few plays and get into field goal position. So this defense is going to need to come up with one final stop if they're going to get out of here with a victory.
Mayfield and the offense now. Down 10-7, 44 seconds to go. They need, at minimum, 3 points out of this as they come up 1st and 10.
Let's make these babies cry. Regular.
Back to throw. And that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's second down.
Get him off my screen. I just want to get this shit over with. I'm going to lose fucking...
Second and 10 now from the 27.
I'm going to lose fast.
Single receiver.
They'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. It's caught inside the 25. It's a big play there for Seattle. And even 50 yards. Back to throw. Oh, he had 6 points in his hands there. Couldn't hang on. Second down. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left.
Fucking man, I told you.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. One final shot. They'll look to throw. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off down near the 5. Now flags will come in. I think
this was a horrible ass